I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
So, Edgerunners is a show that seemed to hit the community like a plague, and I've definitely missed out on all the hype because I didn't pay attention to the internet. But unlike with that one show that everyone loved that I still haven't seen, I actually watched this one. And in the moments that I wasn't confused, I was hyped up, laughed up, or teared up. I want to say that this isn't a review on the whole show because I just want to focus more on the female lead of the show, Camel Toe. She's probably the closest and the best girl runner for the year, right next to Rebecca Handjob over here. Now, Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a show that, despite being in your face and not very subtle at times, aimed to tell a different kind of story. Yes, David and crew wanted to fight the power, but they were also dreamers. They were all people who inherited the will and dreams of lost comrades, family members, and it was also a story about found family. Lucy was a character that seemed to be detached from the world she was in. She had lived a pretty hectic life of captivity and losses and just wanted it all to end. She wanted to sever all the ties she had to Night City, but in line with how things went for everyone in the show, she forged a bond she didn't expect with David, and it was the one thing she did not want to lose. Her life as a loner kept people at arm's length, but this virgin came into her life and won her over with his drive, innocence, charisma, and kindness. They first met by her trying to rob him, and then they partner up, and then she hands him over to a gang. But it was during these two events that he started to really show who he was. That he was a naive boy, but he had a goal, like she did. In hindsight and rewatching some scenes, you can see that the way she was with David before handing him over was a facade. A front of confidence that she puts up to get what she wants. But as soon as her actual dream was mentioned, her demeanor changed. At that point, someone was being honest with her, not just for her skills as a hacker or runner, but for who she really was and what she wanted. In that scene, she asked, why would you work to achieve someone else's dream? And that question means so much more considering she was kind of like a slave to help a company further their own selfish goals. Now, my crack theory is that she tipped David and Sandy off to Maine to see if she was truly right about the feeling he gave her. If he died, his life was normal. If he didn't, then it meant he was worth keeping around and he gets to earn more money. But he didn't die, and not only that, he defied reason for her safety every time they were in trouble. Now, unlike what the title says, she's not completely perfect, and that's because of her past that she can't escape from. Not only did she look like one of the promised Neverland kids, but she was void of free will and seemed to suffer from survivor's guilt.
Maybe I've just grown too comfortable here. Or maybe I've grown used to being scared.
This line was kind of heavy considering the fear of having to watch your back every day. Fear of losing all the people you've grown close to. It's why being a loner felt like the right thing, but there was a dilemma for her in that David made her feel safe, but at the same time made her fear for him because he would protect her.
Take you there myself, fly you to the moon. That's a promise.
If you are someone, or you know someone who finds it hard to open up to people, you would understand what it means to have that one person that lifts your mood and that you can somehow be vulnerable with. But that also leads to some pretty negative things like codependency and even more sadness when they leave because that one person was your whole world. Lucy found her new world and tried everything to keep it that way. She neglected other gang members at certain points and at times even her safety. And she did all this just to keep that bond that she had that she wanted to share a dream with. That makes it sound like she was a selfish person, but even as a loner, she was far from selfish. She wanted what was best for David and wanted to be to him what he was to her.